stone? A stone. I do not understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
I forgot to turn on my mic recording. Yes! Sweet.
Hello.
Hello. Nice. Now we can use adjacents. Awesome.
I'm not secretly eating cake. Oh, fine.
Fine.
I've been looking for...
It's literally right outside your room there, Bernie.
It's awful. Just awful what happened with the rite of rebirth. The infirmary. Things are finally calm again. Let me tell you, I put all of my knowledge still. The truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, we can't lose them, Professor. Not to battle or to cower.
No. Why is that fish so still? Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten. Ah, Professor, I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you. Might you help me with a favor?
Got debris.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, Last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved. I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I? I hope you will forgive me one day.
You tried your best. I'm not blaming you, don't worry.
I could use your help.
Of course.
Could you help me out?
Hey!
What do you require?
Ah, frickin' my stick.
Do you want to hire this?
We've got you covered.
Do you want to hire this battalion?
Ready for your command.
Farewell.
Knew I could count on you. Hey there.
Nice. Repair or forge stuff. Training comments. Bless.
Come back anytime.
Need any
Welcome.
Welcome. Yes, thank you.
Will this one
I'll
do?
take a steel axe.
Many thanks. Will this one do? Will this one do? Many thanks. Come back soon.
Hello.
It just looks so out of place.
Wow, Lord Rodrigue in the flesh. What is Felix doing? This is such a rare opportunity for him to see his family.
I have a request. Hail, Professor. If I may introduce myself, I am Gilbert. My life has been spent as a dedicated knight. I am to accompany you on your assignment. I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities. No, Professor. The pleasure is all mine, I assure you. No, that...
Kirby.
I have a request.
I have heard that someone from House Gautier, one of the Kingdom of Fargus's noble families, is causing some sort of commotion. What a complete disgrace to the nobility.
Yes, of course. Alright, I have supports. Okay.
Sounds fun! Let me show you my cooking talent. A little more secret spice, and... Hey! No peeking!
Nice.
Hey.
Today's special bounty harvest. many people that I can... Oh, wait, I can check that, can't I? Roster. I can do 5. Okay, sweet. I wonder how funny this would be.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
Yeah. I could just give them stuff to make them happy. I just need to find out what they like better. Or, wait, hold on, I have supports. Oh, but it's supports with me that fills them up. Right, crap. Okay, well. That kinda stinks, but oh well. Can't really do anything with that. Now can we?
For a hero's relic to be stolen.
And just last month, the sword of the Creator was almost stolen too.
Also quite unheard of.
Some people are unhappy because they don't have the crest they want, and some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for. Yes. Oh, thank you.
The coffin of Saros in the Holy Mausoleum should have held her remains. Instead, they say it held the sword of the Creator. What could it mean?
Who knows?
Quite so. The head of that's not. If someone. There are bishops in the Eastern Church. They are under the influence of both the art.
That man I walked past earlier, that wasn't Lord Rodrigue, was it? House Fraldarius is a powerful noble family, linked to the founding of Fargus. Lord Rodrigue, its current leader, is a magnificent warrior. He's known as the Shield of Fargus. A dozen or so years ago, during the Northern Campaign in Strang, he performed splendidly as the king's right hand. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone from House Fraldarius amongst this year's students?
You acquitted yourself honorably last month. To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum and assault the Goddess Tower. I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. Someone must have been helping them. As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered. I hope we find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
Practice yields results.
Professor, have you seen my son perchance? I have need of him. Is that so? I must ask him not to distract you, Professor, nor His Highness from the matter at hand.
I actually don't know if he was in his quarters or not. He is too. Okay, so I guessed right.
I'm so sorry my older brother is causing you all this hassle, Professor. Don't misunderstand. I always thought he was a piece of garbage. But I never thought he'd steal the relic. I can't wait to see his face when he realizes I'm in the group that was sent to take him down.
That might be awkward for you.
Oh.
Did you get out of here? Thank you.
I have never had goings to the kingdom's north. I hear the people of north are cold and have much loneliness. Professor, I hear you have worked as a mercenary in the kingdom. Did you find joy in this? You cannot remember? Is that having possibility? I have amazement.
Wait.
I'm gonna keep training until I can beat you.
Okay, Casper.
I'm gonna keep... Thanks for this
Okay.
Okay.
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility? You've certainly got the look for it. I sure do wish there were more nobles like you, Professor. A teacher, a mercenary, and... I'm sorry. So, a teacher...
You and your class were at that fight in the Holy Mausoleum, right? I sincerely hope the holy artifacts are unscathed. I admit I wish I could have been there to see it all, even if it does make me queasy. At noon, one of the monks chased me out, saying I'd been there too long. Who were they to decide when I'd been somewhere too long?
Not possible. Hey, Professor, did you happen to see that man I was looking for earlier? I just spotted him by the dining hall, but then he ran away. Oh? You saw him by the entrance to the father.
Oh, right. Is anybody else in here? No, there's not. Okay. Hilda, you in here?
I thought school life would be peaceful and quiet, but since you arrived, it's been one thing after another. Oh, I was just kidding.
Pretty sure this is yours? Yeah,
Never seen that thing?
Aristocrats are fools, allowing their lives to be dictated by their crests. Though, I suppose I am one. Aristocrats, though. What? Hey! What?
That reminds... The Leicester Alliance is governed through roundtable conferences between the 5 most prominent allied dukes, the 5 great lords. First and foremost is Duke Regan, the Alliance's leader. Lastly, before House Edmund, it is said that the head of that family relinquished their vote to House Edmund, which had only recently risen to significance.
Great.
Hey, Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests or heroes' relics? How important can that stuff really be? Personally, I don't even care that I don't. I'll take most of them. Hey!
I would prefer everyone did that too, Raphael.
Hello.
I know Lord Rodrigue. He paid repeated visits to His Highness after the previous king was killed.
Really? That's all I have to say?
That belongs to me. I apologize for the trouble.
Say, I hear that a knight of Seros named Gilbert will be joining us for our mission this moon. He is skilled, which is surely a boon for us. Still, that was not very thoughtful of Lady Rhea. Ah, well... no, I do not. Not really. All I will say is that we have trained together a few times in the past. House Gautier is Sylvain's home. It would be nice of you to check on him as well.
I did. Lance versus Lance tournament.
Mercedes. Her face looks familiar.
Oh, sweet, Dorothea, finally. Ooh, and Casper. Awesome. That should lower down their supports, so I can go recruit them.
Okay.
Let's do it with Marianne and Raphael, that'd be funny.
I can't sing very loud.
Everyone should sing louder. It feels so good just to let it out.
Practice yields results.
Art book, that's Ignatz, I know that. Mercedes is over here. Oh, it's...
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church? That means they used Lenato. What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes? There's going to be a big investigation into the Western Church soon. I wish I could be a part of it. I want to hear for myself why Lenato had to die. So the whole... what right... I wish I want to hear... Wow, I can have...
Yes. You may have it.
Hey!
Professor, you looked like a natural wielding the sword of the Creator. It's strange though, isn't it? The last owner of the sword was Nemesis, but I thought he didn't have any descendants.
Ooh, I got a text.
Did you
Okay.
I've had a chance to spar with Gilbert of the Knights of Saros before. I couldn't get a single strike in. If that man is accompanying you on your assignment, you can rest assured that no harm will come to you. To be honest, he kind of reminds me of someone, but...
Right. You guys had it bad in your own with all that happened last month. A great... And now we... If I must... Oh.
Let's see if she liked that one too.
You have helped me so much.
Need something? This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set. This one?
Definitely authority.
You're all set. This one? 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 You're all... This one? This one?
Or EXP is
You're all
always
set.
nice.
This one? You're all set.
Class EXP.
This one?
Let's do it.
You're all set. See you again soon.
Haven't even done this quest yet. Ooh, excuse me.
Ah, Professor. Gerald was looking for... It seems he has gone off. If he is not in his room, then... I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you.
I am trusting. You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you. May I ask a favor of you?
Are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
I see.
Oh my. No, that is quite enough. I should compose myself. I must remain objective in my research. Objective, professional. The scandal with the church. I'm not.
He was talking.
Don't you? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery. Hi. Oh.
Maybe. The assassination attempt on Lady Rhea, the theft of a hero's relic. I am speaking of. There's a terror, apparently, a spirit of death wielding a...
The death knot.
Have you seen a man who looks like... He's middle-aged and relatively tall. If you get the chance, tell him I've gone out, okay?
Oops.
I heard about the things you did. I'm so glad Lady Ray is safe. I figure you're a great person after all, Professor. That cleaning kept me real busy. Oh, hey, Professor. You need something from me? I heard it. I figure you... I don't...
Hey there. Hey, Teach. I hear you were able to use the Sword of the Creator. That means... Could it mean that you're a descendant of Nemesis, the King of Liberation?
It seems so. But I don't think that's the case.
Oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery. I can't remember where the graveyard is.
Oh. I can't remember where the graveyard is, so you might want to go talk to him.
Father.
Thank you so much.
Ash makes sense. He's a little bent up.
So the whole... That means... What right to... I wish I could... I want to hear from... Oh, thank you.
I appreciate your effort.
Sweet. Felix, Mercedes right over here. So 1, 2, 3, 5. I already got 5, so I guess I could save it, I suppose.
Professor.
Oh, of course it's the thing up here. God damn it, I'm silly.
Well, I had fun today. Of course. You want to see me again, yes?
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again. Oh! Hello, Professor. Were you watching that?
That's a different guy than I saw you with yesterday.
Yes. Is there a problem with that?
It's
Look,
pretty funny.
I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever, after all. I must look to the future.
You ladies,
as a man, you may not feel so rushed about these things, but I know my beauty will eventually...
I don't even know. That was stupid. I'm sorry, Dorothea.
You? Really? I never would have guessed. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object. I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life. I'm glad you understand. Not everyone appreciates the necessity of taking the initiative while you're still in your prime. Or are you just saying that? Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor?
I don't think so.
I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing.
Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me? If you did, that actually makes me... it makes me happy. I had no idea you might look at me that way. You've gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you? If so, I'm very, very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
I'll say okay when I play as female pilot. That'd be funny. Why would I run there when I could just do this? I'll go this way first. Frick, let me in here, please, because I'm not taking those. Now a good time? Yes, yes it is.
I'm so sorry, Professor. I somehow overslept and missed our training session. I didn't mean to cause you and the others so much trouble. Imagine if that had happened during one of our missions. It really is inexcusable. It's just when I'm studying tactics, I lose track of time and... Oh, who am I kidding? I've always been like this. Before I came to the Officers Academy, I was a student at the School of Sorcery in Ferdiad. Even back then I was pulling all-nighters well before the exams. And I never even noticed I was harming myself. I'm just too focused on my goal. I know I've already told you this, but I really love to learn new things. It's a passion of sorts. I first realized I had the learning bug when I was about 4 or 5 years old. My father was so happy to see me using magic. Seeing him happy made me happy too. And that made me want to work even harder.
Could you just imagine...
Only things could have stayed like that.
Could you imagine you're a father or a mother waking up, going into the living room, and you see your 5 or 4-year-old daughter flinging fireballs? That'd be amazing.
When I was about 13, my father left home. He was a devout man, so I figured he'd gone to the monastery.
I don't hear this, but there's a bit of dinging in my audio, and I don't know why.
That's why I went to the School of Sorcery, so that I could eventually get accepted at the Officers Academy. I studied harder than ever, and sure enough, I finally earned a referral. Unfortunately, my passion for learning became more of an obsession. I got so focused, I kind of forgot how to relax. Feels like I've been running in circles ever since. That's true. Just look at today. If my hard work stops me from working hard, what good is it? Okay, it's decided. From now on, I'll try my best not to try my best. Yay! With you on my side, I'm sure I'll succeed.
It's confusing, but yeah, your enthusiasm is on point, so you have my support.
From now on, if you see me going overboard, just let me know. I'm a new woman after all.
Wrong way. No, I was heading the right way.
Right.
Yeah, if you see me slowing down a bit, that's actually just my Pro controller that I'm using. It's right, the left thumbstick is fucked. That's why it keeps stopping all of a sudden. I'm doing like that circular motion and it stops because it's interrupting itself.
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave. Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories.
I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you, but she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Hey, more gold. Sad memories. Is talking to Bernie literally just right outside her room? Oh, it's Ingrid. I was in front of my room. Okay.
The third time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor! Hello! Did you need something? Well, that is... I was just tossing out something. It's important to keep our spaces clean after all. You do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind. Or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way. While I'd love to help, I don't want people getting the wrong idea with me being alone in your room. Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy. So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate, so the two go hand in hand, I suppose. I think you'd be happy to hear you say that. Just a scrap of paper. It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance, so I tossed it. No need to hang on. Professor, did you come to check on me for any particular reason? I hope Sylvain and Felix aren't getting into trouble as they tend to do. Well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all. Talk to you later, Professor.
Professor. Oh, shopping took longer than I thought. It's a good thing I had your help, Professor. Looks like we've got everything we came for. Time to head back to the monastery. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if the money that night gave us would be enough. We managed to scrape by, though. I'm glad those shopkeepers were willing to strike a few bargains.
Thanks to your bartering skills.
It's one of the few things I'm really good at. I've got a lot of experience living in the city. Money was tight for me too. At least until Lenato adopted me into his family. Come to think of it, you were originally a mercenary, weren't you? I'm sure you've traveled all over Fodlan. That must have been a pretty different life from regular folks like me.
I don't think there's much of a difference.
You think so? But a mercenary's whole job is fighting, isn't it? Must be a pretty tough way to live.
It was pretty tough.
I believe you. I can imagine. Oh! I had no idea they sold this book around here. I haven't seen this one for ages. Lug and the Maiden of Wind. It's a well-known tale of chivalry in Fargus. Lug is the King of Lions. This full of his exciting adventures. I've loved this since I was a kid. It was what got me learning to read.
Give me that book!
Hey, creep! Don't touch the merch! What the? Somebody catch that thief! Cut him in half like my prices!
Please, calm down, ma'am.
You calm down, kid! If he gets away with that valuable merch, it'll be a huge loss for me!
Here, allow me to compensate you.
Are you sure about that, Ash?
Huh? Are you serious, kid? I mean, no objections over here. But that sounds crazy.
Don't you worry. That thief will be paying me back just as soon as I catch him. Head on back to the monastery, Professor. I'll take care of everything here.
The groceries as well. I like how both of us are just like, what? I only have one bait, and I do. Might as well use it then. Fuck! Oh, it's Bernadetta. Sweet.
Thank you, Lady Bernadetta. I will take my leave.
Oh, good. Bye! Goodbye! Finally. Oh, that was awful. Just terrifying.
What's going on?
Please don't sneak up on me like that! It was nothing big. That lady just wanted me to show her around a bit. But strangers are just so nerve-wracking.
You're never scared of me.
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. I don't know if I ever have felt scared around you. I wonder why. You know, Professor, you might be the first person I've been able to speak to normally since I got here. And I have no idea why. I'm happy about it too. When we first started out here, we had to do drills. Outside. I skipped those every chance I got. It's a terrible idea going out in the forest with all these people you don't even know. For you, though, I can actually make it through class now. I'm grateful for that. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here.
It's alright.
Sorry. I'm okay. I am okay. I'm doing just fine. I feel safe here, thanks to you.
By the way, was that you singing in the greenhouse last night?
What? You saw that? Why would you see that? You were watching me? That crosses the line, Professor. Singing? Me? Why would I be singing? I'd never be singing. I've never been so humiliated. Useless, worthless, unmarriageable.
So many questions. And last one. Ah, God damn it. Oh, I could just go up here, couldn't I? Probably, couldn't I? Yeah, sweet. Oh, fiddlesticks, I went in the wrong place. God damn it.
Professor!
Professor! I wonder what Casper's is.
Hey, Professor, what's going on? Okay. Why are we being so quiet, though? Oh, look at that guy. He looks pretty suspicious.
Oh my god.
What do you think he's up to? Never mind that. Let's get him. Keep watch. It's so boring. My instincts tell me that he's up to no good, and my instincts are never wrong. Come on, let's get him before he has a chance to strike. Huh? It leads to the plaza where the kids play. There's no way I'm letting this guy get anywhere near those kids.
Caspar, why did you disobey your professor?
Well,
I am not seeking excuses from you. I asked because I want you to consider your actions and apologize for them. It just so happens that you were correct in your assumption that this man was a villain. If that were not so, he would not have chosen to take his own life upon seeing you advancing toward him.
Great, so I was...
But, because of your actions, that is all we know. There is no way for us to know who he was, what he was planning to do, or if he has allies lurking about. The only lead we have is a scorpion tattooed on his arm. If this indicates that he was a member of an underground organization, we have no way of dealing with it. Are you prepared to be held responsible if his group commits a serious crime? Oh, I couldn't possibly.
What are you talking about, Professor? We didn't do anything wrong. Those kids might have been in danger if we didn't act. I couldn't just stand by and let that happen.
Oof. What else I can do? So I'll end the time for today and finish up this video, and I will do the week's instructions. And then we will conclude these videos for today.
That was helpful coaching.
Nice!
All due to your coaching. It's all coming together. Thanks. I'm a bit embarrassed.
I answered correctly. I've deepened my understanding. No need for praise.
Fuck, I forget how tall he is. Like, Jesus. He's like towering over Byleth.
I answered correctly.
Nice today.
So this is how it's done. I've learned a lot. So this is how it's done. I've learned a lot.
Sylvain. To Ingrid next.
I appreciate your guidance. I'm certain I've improved.
Actually, let's get you training on some axes. I want to make you a...
Looks like
a Waven Lord.
Ah, no big deal.
You're gonna have to get some axe rank up.
I appreciate your guidance. I appreciate your guidance.
So, Annette and Sylvain. Do Sylvain.
Wow, I seem to be on a roll. Hey, that was useful.
Let's do reading. Skywatch. Yeah, let's just get on with that, I suppose. X. Begin lecture.
I must ask you.
No matter the weapon, it cannot be wielded properly without ample strength and stamina, regardless of skills one may possess. I've been using various training techniques, but oh, excuse me. Ow. But lately I feel like they're all lacking.
Is that so?
What, Felix? Did you not agree with that?
I'm so glad I get to do this with you, Annie. I'm sure it'll be fun.
That's no good, Mercy. Fun is fine and all, but results are what counts.
I know that, silly. I can have fun without holding us back. We finished our work, Professor. Apologies for taking so long.
Sorry, we got carried away chatting during our break.
That's alright, as long as the job got done.
It's in my grasp.
I can do better now.
I'm getting much better.
Well, anyway, thanks everyone for watching this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next part, when we fight Sylvain's brother, which I cannot remember the name of. But anyway, see you guys next time.